So today I'm over here with Michelle, my beekeeping mentee, and she is getting ready for her graduation. She started beekeeping about a year ago. The mentorship program that we have in the Montgomery County Beekeepers Association takes a year to go through. And she's gone through and done her studies. We actually have questions that she needs to answer. We've gone over those questions today. She had a short essay, 200 words or less, that she wrote. So I just want to ask Michelle, what do you think about the mentorship program? How has it helped you? Do you recommend it for others? What was hard? What do you like about it? What don't you like about it?
The mentorship program has been very helpful to me. It's given me a guideline on what I need to learn, what I didn't know, what I need to know, and just the important foundations for beekeeping. It's helped me to learn more about what a bee does, why it's important, how it affects crops, and just the basics of what a bee is and how it works and operates, so that I understand, so that I can learn how to be a steward over them.
Well, what's one or two of the things that you've learned as you've gone through your studies as a mentee that you thought were pretty cool?
As a mentee, the things that I have found that have been very helpful, interesting, probably my biggest one is just actually doing it and having someone to ask questions. So when questions came up, I had somebody that I could rely on, who I knew was knowledgeable and could help me.
Okay. And so over the last year, what have you been doing on a monthly basis to learn more about beekeeping?
On a monthly basis, I would take a section of the Mentee program that I needed. This is the list of things I needed to learn and do over a year's time. And so I've taken a section each month and studied it, learned it, read the magazines, gone online. And whenever I couldn't find the information I needed, I would start asking others or online forums, and found that to be very helpful as well.
Okay. Do you also attend any meetings?
I do attend the monthly Montgomery County Beekeepers Association, and that's where I have gotten the bulk of my information and a lot of opinions and a lot of information that has been very helpful that I can't find anywhere else.
Excellent. Are there any publications, books, CDs, anything that you've used that's been helpful?
There have been several books and forums that I have used. There's Bee Culture, which I found some good articles in. And this book here, Backyard Beekeeping, I have found to be more helpful than any other book alone in answering my questions, giving me good foundation for understanding and how to progress as a beekeeper. And once I do learn it, there is information for how to use the products from the hive as well, and something that I will probably refer to on a very regular basis.
And where did you buy that book?
I bought this from Amazon.
Okay. You have a page full of questions here. What are one or two of the questions that you had to study for in order to pass your beekeeping mentee program?
One of the questions here is describe several processes for making a queen using a grafting tool or grafting method to make a queen bee. And while I didn't make a queen, I did study several processes for how to make a queen. Another question here is tell the difference among honey, wax, pollen, and propolis, which are all very different, and now I know the differences.
Okay. And what are your thoughts, recommendations for other clubs having a mentee program?
If you want to become a beekeeper, or you're possibly interested in just learning more about keeping, I highly recommend it. You will get more information through this and through having a resource than through any other way alone.
Did we have a mentorship program when you first started?
It had just started the week that I had come, first week.
And what were your thoughts when you heard that we had a mentorship program?
I was very excited because I didn't know where to start. I didn't know what I knew, what I didn't know. I had no idea how to begin, or if I was even interested, how much time it took, just so many questions.
And the mentorship program helped you answer those questions?
It answered every question and so much more.
So do you feel like you're ready to be a good, responsible, knowledgeable beekeeper through the mentorship program?
Absolutely. I mean, granted, I still have questions, but it's a lifelong process, as anything is, and I feel I'm prepared to go in, and I know when I need to be concerned, when I need to take action, and if I'm not sure, I still have the association that I can ask questions to, and we help each other.
All right. So here we are doing a hive inspection with Michelle, and she's going through the hive. Everything looks wonderful. We're down to the bottom brood box, and she's checking to make sure that the queen is laying eggs. As you can see, we got a nice tight pattern here. The other two frames we took out were completely covered with eggs. This here is probably where the bees have already hatched, and so this gives her some more room to lay eggs. You can see that the frames are covered with bees, so there's a good population. We haven't seen a single hive beetle yet. The stronger and healthier and the larger your hives are, the less pest problems you have. So Michelle's doing a great job as a new beekeeper with her hive. She put this hive in 3 months ago. So if we take a look at here, another great tight pattern of laying eggs. You can see the new larvae here that's not capped yet. Michelle built this entire hive from a kit. She's done a great job. Learned a lot by doing that herself. Hive's buttoned back up. Everything looked great. We did not see the queen, although we weren't looking for her, but we saw good evidence that she's doing a great job. One of the qualifications for a trainee to graduate is to extract honey. So Michelle is over here, and this is the very first frame that she's extracted from my hive. Have you extracted before?
Never.
We are not using a heated knife. We're just using a regular honey knife called a cold knife. But you can see she's doing a great job. After we get these frames uncapped, we're going to put them in the extractor and extract them. Okay, here Michelle is actually extracting the honey that we're going to be filtering and putting in the jar here in just a minute. Okay, we extracted 1.5 frames and we got 6 pounds of honey from that. Michelle is now filling up a pint jar of freshly harvested, raw, filtered honey.
Right now I feel very overwhelmed with gratitude for David and his time and the association for helping me in this learning process, learning more about bees and honey and how the bee works and processes everything. It's just been an overwhelming experience, and I'm a much better person, and I look forward to helping others do the same.
Well, it's been my pleasure, Michelle, having you as a mentee. I look forward to your graduation next month. And for those who are watching this video, if you'd like to learn how to become a beekeeper, just look online and type in your name of your city or your county and type in Beekeeping Association. If you have an association and don't have a mentorship program, please use the contact information on mocobees.com. That's M-O-C-O bees.com. This is LDS Prepper reminding you, if ye are prepared, ye shall not fear. And if you're a mentee, you may end up with a pint of honey on your way home.